up, you guys? Don't mind this like half done busted crusted look right now going on. Gonna get ready. Let's just hang out, get ready, tell this crazy horror story from my little road trip a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna be doing my hair, doing some like lashes, mascara, lipstick, you know the vibe. Okay, hold up, let me get up close in business really quick so I can do some mascara. I am not good at lashes, you guys. I actually just started wearing lashes again, and kind of like I've been like cutting the lashes like in half to kind of give more like a cat eye look, because I noticed that like when I'm wearing like a full lash that my eyes are so small, you just can't see what I'm doing on my lid. Like it just doesn't make anything look better really. It just kind of like covers up everything and makes my eyelids look like heavy, even smaller, and just like black holes in. Because I already have like super dark eyes, super small eyes. So this has been what I've been doing lately, and I'm kind of liking it. Okay, so now I did my mascara, did some like eyeliner, and put it in, and the inner corners. I'm gonna be using this palette and going underneath my eyes. Okay, so basically I was looking for a hotel that was like maybe a little bit cheaper. So I typed in that city. Literally the top one was the one I was already looking at, and the second result was one that was like 85 bucks or something. I was like, oh, okay, 85 bucks, like it looked like a decent hotel, okay. So I decided to quick book there because we were like gonna be there in like an hour, like around that area and stuff. So I booked the hotel, and right after I booked it, I went to go put in the GPS, and I saw that I had a different city in the address. I'm like, oh, what the heck? I was like, I better go check the city, make sure that like, I don't know, like it's safe. And for some reason, like I definitely thought, I was like
it's gonna be safe, it's gonna be fine.
I'm just gonna see that it has like an A or B, whatever. And I'm not even kidding you when I say that this city made my jaw drop instantly. Like tears were flowing down when I looked at the rate, or no, like the grade that it gave for safety. It was a D minus.
A D minus.
And it was like 2 cities over. I was like, oh my god, what did I do? And I quick went back on like the receipt, and it said no cancellation. I was like, oh my gosh, like not only am I pissed at myself and that I didn't check this ahead of time, I went and spent $85, but I'm so scared to tell Josh because like he's gonna be equally as pissed at me and worried and everything. And I was like, oh my god, and like Josh could tell something was up, and he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like my anxiety is through the roof right now. We're about to be staying overnight in an area that we have no clue what it's like, and all I know is that it has a D minus for safety, and like D minus literally for everything that like it had said on like this chart. It was like a chart. It said like safety and crime rate and all this other stuff. D minus, D minus, D minus, D minus. And oh my gosh, I was like, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, what? Just tell me, you're fine. I was like, no, like I did something really bad, and like I have so much anxiety, and I feel like the minute I tell you and you're gonna just know about it, I'm gonna have so much more anxiety, because like you're gonna like open up my eyes and tell me how really bad this situation is. It was just, I didn't even know. So finally I'm like, okay, so I accidentally got a hotel in a city that wasn't the city that I checked. It's a whole different city, and it said like its crime rate is really high, it's a really dangerous city. And
I'm really scared.
and we like kind of sat in silence for a little bit. We're like, okay, well, I'm sure it's not that bad. Like if there's a hotel, like I'm sure it's fine. Like maybe the hotel's in like a good area. And it looked like the hotel was like right when you got off the highway or something. And so like we're just trying to look at the bright side of this. Oh my god, were we wrong? Alright, really quick, as I am about to do my lips, I'm using this lip liner by L'Oreal. I've never used it, I don't think. Well, I'm sure I used it a long time ago, but I've been using the Kylie lip liner for the last like however many months, and I'm running low on that. So I'm just gonna try this one. Back to the story. We get into the city, and I'm not really sure how I'm liking this lip liner. Okay, I cannot with this lip liner. We get into the city, and everything was like boarded up, just like chains on everything, and like so many buildings were like, looked like they were just like run down, like broken and falling apart and everything, and it was so scary. And like we could see our hotel, but like clearly it wasn't just like in a good area, like being right next to the highway. Like it just still was a bad area. You could tell it was really scary looking and stuff. And like I know, like, don't judge a book by its cover, whatever, but like it was really scary. And the fact that we knew we had like, it had a D- rating for everything, and like everything I read online on our car ride there, like it looks like it was just a really dangerous area. There's a lot of like news articles of like killings and murders going on in this city, like few days, week, whatever, like leading up to this date. I was terrified. We're still trying to look at like the bright side of stuff. We pull into the parking lot, and so we're looking at each other, and Josh goes in to like go check in, and I'm like in the car, like having an anxiety attack. Like I'm terrified. I'm like, what have I done? I don't want to just waste $85. Like we're just gonna be here for the night. Maybe we can just like check in and like bring some of our stuff in the hotel or something, and then just like leave and then come back really late, just go sleep, leave right away in the morning. And like finally Josh comes out, and he was like freaking out even more. He's like, yeah, the lady said that like she didn't expect us to be there. Like we just didn't seem like the type to be staying at the hotel. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And he's like, oh, and by the way, we can't really do anything because the hotel is about to be locked up in a couple hours because of like all of the riots and protests and stuff, and like all the buildings being broken into in the city, like fires being started and stuff. So they're gonna like lock the whole hotel down. So we have to be inside and everything. It's like, so we can't even go anywhere? He's like, no. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. And then so we get in the hotel and stuff, and like turns out the room that they gave us was on the first floor, and like probably wouldn't even be a big deal. I probably would just like overlook some of this stuff if I didn't have a baby. And like you look at everything so much different when you have a baby. When you have a child, you might not care as much for your own safety, but when you have a child, like you are a bear. Like you think about every possible bad scenario that could happen because you need to protect that child at all costs. And I'm like, oh my god, we are on the first floor. What if we're asleep and something bad happens, or like if somebody could break in our window or something, and we're right there. Like it's not even like the second floor where nobody can break in the window. Like I doubt anybody would even want to go to the hotel anyways, but still, like I'm a mom and I didn't know the area, and just hearing all these bad things, reading all these bad stories, I was terrified. So I'm like crying and like trying to hold back these tears and stuff, trying to act like I'm not even worried. In reality, I am. And we get in the hotel room, and I didn't even like look at all the reviews for the hotel we're staying at. And I noticed the bathroom smelled like rotten milk, and it was so gross. So we're like sitting on the bed, and Josh is on his phone, and I guess he was looking at reviews for the hotel the whole time. And all of a sudden, because there's 2 queen beds, and he just like got off the bed and like looked at it funny and like didn't know where to sit, because like there was like an area where a couch should be, you would think. It wasn't there, and like there was like a chair, like an office chair in there, and that was like broken. Like the arms were like all wiggly and they looked like they're ready to come off, and just all the furniture in there was like really chipped. The paint and wallpaper and stuff was all chipping off. It was just weird. I'm like, why'd you get off the bed like that? What's wrong with that bed? And he like wasn't really saying anything. I think because like he was just in shock, and like he just couldn't really even think about saying anything. And then at one point I was even like about to like go into the covers and like just relax or something, and then he's like, I won't go under there if I were you. I'm like, why? And so like I started looking at the reviews and like going further down at like the really bad reviews. So many people were saying that there's bed bugs and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, what have we gotten ourselves into? Like I don't even feel safe to stay in this room at all in general. Like I don't want to get bed bugs or anything. I don't want my baby to get bed bugs. And she like was cooped up in a car all day and everything. So she's like running all around the hotel room and like acting crazy, touching everything. I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't want her to even touch anything right now. I can't deal with this. And like, so I'm just looking around the room a little bit more, and there's like little flies everywhere, like all over the wall and like flying around. And then I went to go to the bathroom, and there was like big flies in there. I was like, I can't even go to the bathroom in here. I was looking around at the ground, and and there's like crumbs and stuff all over the ground. I was so afraid like something was gonna pop out, like a big centipede or snake or something. I don't really even know. But so many scenarios were going through my head. I'm about to use the Rimmel London liquid lip that I always use, Make Your Move. With that, I just kind of go more in the middle and then pat it around. More of like a softer look than cakey, you know? So anyways, and that was just kind of like the last straw. And so finally we just decided to give in and get a whole new hotel because it just wasn't even worth it at that point. It was so terrifying. And so like we stayed there for probably like a total of an hour. We decided to like pack up all our stuff and then leave and check out. And the lady was like, oh, can I ask why you're checking out? And like we just kind of like looked at each other like, I just don't think this is a place for me. Like the fact that the lady even said like, I wouldn't walk the streets if I were you at night. I would stay inside. Like this is just not a good area, especially for a child to be in. I was like, like we drove out of there so quick. We forgot all of our food that we had put in the fridge there, and because we were planning on like not really eating out, we brought a whole bunch of food, put it all in the fridge, didn't even think about it, but we were not about to go back. Like we didn't even want to see that place ever again. So we drove for another like hour or two to a different hotel, and it ended up being a way better experience. Like way better. And we did end up paying more, but it was just worth it. Like when it comes to not only your own safety, but your child's safety, like you do anything. Especially something that just like, we didn't really plan that out, and like I feel like you can go and do a road trip, whatever, and not plan it out much, but you just gotta really make sure you like check the area check wherever it is that you're gonna be staying, just to make sure everything is safe there. So yeah, this is the finished look, I think. Alright, so that is my story. Here's the makeup look. Didn't really do too much. This top is from American Eagle. I'm obsessed with this like pink color. So yeah, lesson learned. Never gonna just go for cheaper and not look at the location of any hotels that I go to in the future on any road trips or vacation. You should definitely tell me if you've ever had any horror stories. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for more videos. Bye!